Hello everybody, Chris Waters here for those of you who don't know me, and it's this time each year that I come here to this reserve in particular and I do two things. Firstly, I talk about the year that's been, share some reflections and thoughts and thank some people, and then the second thing I do is give you an update on what you can expect next year for the Huntsman. So got a lot to talk about. Timestamps are below if you want to jump to any particular announcement. Otherwise, let's get started. Let's start with 2024. It has been insane is probably a good word to describe what I did this year. I remember walking on this track 12 months ago and talking about the ambition that I had for the year and what I wanted to achieve, the places I wanted to go, the people I wanted to hunt with, what I wanted to hunt, the ambitions I had for storytelling and for the Australian hunting community in terms of its growth and its development. And honestly, it's incredible what we've achieved. It's insane. I tend to have these moments where I dream these big dreams and I throw all caution to the wind and I just jump in head first and hope that I can do them. And this year I did it. This year I did it. I'm pretty happy with what season 2 was. The moment in season 2. It's a great catalogue of content, and I think it tells some important stories. I think that it helps portray hunting in Australia in a really positive light, and I think it's had a really positive effect on our community. And I think it will continue for years to come. I mean, it's been an incredible year of firsts. I mean, hunted my first buffalo, my first camel, first rooster, first chital, hunted with amazing people, incredible people. And we've seen the Australian hunting community grow. And I feel like it's getting more and more positive, more and more optimistic. I feel like the wild food harvesting movement is gaining traction. That ABC article that it released recently in the last couple of months is a testament to that there is a new wave of Australian hunters coming onto the scene, and the culture is shifting and it's changing. And I believe that the Huntsman brand and this channel and what we're doing as a community is at the spear tip of that movement. And I don't say that with any measure of arrogance. I say that with a measure of pride for what we're doing. And it's not just me. There's so many incredible people that are doing amazing work that I'll just do some thanks for in a minute that are contributing to that space. So it's been insane. Let me do that right now. Let me thank some people. So first of all, to my friends who have hunted with me, who have hosted me, who have put up with me, who have contributed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Dodge, to Geordie. Thank you to Bill. Thank you to Habib and Michael, the Playden family. Thank you to Brad and Linda and Scott and Casey, to Gordon, to Damien, to Luke, and to Dwayne. You are all incredible, and I really appreciate your friendship and your time and your energy, your expertise, the joy that you brought, the knowledge that you brought. It's been an incredible season because of you, because of what you've contributed to the stories, because of the parts of yourself that you were open with, and I really appreciate that. I'm also really thankful to the sponsors, and this may seem a little bit dry to you, but it's actually incredibly important. And it's important to me, and it's actually important to what we're doing as a community and what the change that we're having, the effect that we're having. Because without these businesses who fight and who push and who support financially, which is where it really counts, let's be honest, that's where the rubber hits the road. Without them, none of this would be possible. The change that we're seeing wouldn't be possible without them. So thank you to those businesses who supported the Huntsman Season 2, who believe in me, who believe in my vision for a more positive and a healthier Australian hunting culture. Thank you to Beretta. Thank you to Ridgeline, to Loa. Thank you to Twin Needle and Tassie Tiger Knives, to Eagle Eye Hunting Gear, to Evolution Gear, to Carnivore Collective, to My Slice of Life. Have I forgotten anyone? I hope I haven't. If they say Eagle Eye Hunting Gear, if I didn't, Eagle Eye Hunting Gear, I encourage you to go support these businesses, not just because they make amazing products that will help you when you're out in the bush, help you achieve your goals, but because they're actually helping in a broader sense, achieve the broader goals that we have for the Australian hunting scene and lifestyle that we know and love. So thank you to those businesses. What's happening in 2025? From January 2025, I'm going to begin work on an online hunter education course. Now, this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. It's something that a lot of people have asked me to do, but it's just been a time factor. And when I do things, I want to do them well. I want to do them to the best of my ability, and I want them to have a large impact. And I am going all out on this course. The production quality that you've come to expect from season 2 is going to be there. The level of detail, the practical demonstrations, it's all going to be there. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great resource. Whether you're new to hunting in Australia or whether you're getting into it and have been into it for a few years, or whether you're a professional or a veteran hunter, there will be something for everyone in there. And it's not just me. It's not just the information and skills and knowledge that I have. I am limited in what I know. I've never claimed to be an expert. I am not an expert, but I know a lot of people who are. And my strength is in pulling together stories and helping share information. And that's what this is. So I am going to be leveraging the knowledge and experience and expertise of some of Australia's best and well-known hunters, taking their information and sharing it with you and bottling it up. It's going to be practical. It's going to be clear and concise. I'm not going and repurposing, let's wait for that wind to go. I'm not going and repurposing old YouTube videos. It's all being filmed intentionally from scratch, and it's going to be great. And I encourage you to follow along with the updates for it. When it's finished, I don't know yet, because it's going to be a lot of work and I don't know how long it's going to take. That's the complete honest answer. But I do know it's going to be great. It's going to be broken down into 3 modules initially. A module's called Foundation, one called Technique, and one called Spoils. And each of those modules will focus on a different stage of the journey, from hunting laws and gear selection and discussions around hunting culture in the first module, to stalking and shooting techniques and animal identification and all that in the second module, the practical stuff. And then the third module is all about your spoils, which is your field dressing, your butchering, your cookering, your meat preparation, your meat transportation, hides, tanning and skulls and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a great course. If you're interested, I will drop a link below to the mailing list that you can join to get updates. Anyone who joins that mailing list as well, I will send you a discount that you can use to sign up when it does go live. I will also be offering a free introductory course that takes a lesson from each of those 3 modules, that if you want to get a taste of it before you invest in it, that will be available as well. It's going to be great. It's going to be really, really good. I'm really confident that I'm going to produce something that will be a fantastic resource that you can use to learn more about hunting in Australia. The second thing is a big maybe. I'm going to put a big maybe parentheses around this, because I don't know if it's going to happen. I hope that it will happen, but it may not. I'm hoping next year to travel to Namibia to hunt with my friends Brad and Linda, maybe some other people as well. Now, I put a big maybe on this because it hasn't been confirmed yet, and I don't want to tell you that it's confirmed when it's not. I'm hoping that it will happen. I'm somewhat confident that it will happen, but as my phone goes off, but there's no guarantee. I'm excited to have new experiences. I've always been someone who loves to put myself in deep water where I know nothing and to learn. And I'm always been happy and comfortable being in a position where I don't know everything. Because I feel like it's in those places that we learn and grow. And for me, growth is one of the most important things for any person. So I'm excited about the opportunity to travel to Namibia and to have some hunting experiences that I know will be new and fresh and challenging. So if I do end up going, I want to share it with you. So the production quality that you've come to expect from season 2 will be present in that. I don't know if it will be one video or a small series of videos. I just know that if it happens, I want to share it. And so hopefully it happens. I'll give you more updates. Again, the second channel, this is the best place to come if you want to get updates on what's happening. So hopefully I'll share more about that experience. If it happens, want to know more. Number 3, and probably the news that most of you have been waiting for. Yes, there will be a season 3 of The Huntsman. I'm happy to announce that now, confirm that now, squash the rumors of that. It will happen. And it's going to be very, very different from season 1 and season 2. So here's how it's going to be different. First of all, I've had a lot of feedback from people that you love the wild stuff. You love when everything's unpredictable, unknown, when the stakes are high, when you're forced to pivot, that you love public land hunting, you love the deep, crazy places our country has to offer. So we're leaning into that. The idea is that I, myself, and a bunch of my friends, people you know and love, people who you've seen before in videos, will be going on a Victorian pack rafting adventure. We are going to go down a river into some deep, dark, gnarly place, set up camp in a location we've never been before, and then hunt that region exclusively. So unlike other seasons where I've jumped around from state to state and different place with different people, this is going to be one singular experience, a continuum of hunting experience. So we're going to go there as a group, and we're going to figure out the rhythm of that state forest. Now, some things to note about the season that's coming. I want to kind of give some context to help manage people's expectations. Because it's state forest, it's public land, and we've never been there before, I don't know what's going to happen, okay? Now, that's the whole point, right? That's the whole premise of what we're doing. So I don't know if it's going to be an animal dropped every episode in harvest. I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be huge stags taken. I don't know. That's the promise of the season that's coming, is no one knows what's going to happen. Now, what I wanted to lean into because of that unknown is the stories around the people that we're going to be hunting with. Now, so much of a hunt is just mucking around camp, having coffees, waking up, discussing your plans. It's the sitting by the fire afterwards, having a laugh. It's about cooking your food. That's a huge part of the experience. And I feel like with season 1 and 2, while we may have captured some of that experience, we haven't captured as much of it. In season 3, I really want to lean into that. And I really want you to feel like you're there with us. So there will probably be more time spent in those moments, capturing those moments and documenting those times. So it's not going to be like hunting. Now there will be plenty of hunting, trust me. It's a hunting show. So like there's going to be hunting. We are going to be hunting as hard and as long as we can. And I'm confident that the people that we're hunting with, we're going to have some great results. But I do want to lean into that. So if the rhythm feels a little bit different, if it feels at times like we're slowing things down a little bit, that's why. I really want to lean into some storytelling regarding the people that we're hunting with, how they feel and their experience of the hunt and their frustrations and their joys and the community and camaraderie that you feel when you're in a shared camp with other people. And it's all going to be the one trip. So episode by episode, it's going to be day by day, that whole hunting experience. And it's going to be fun. Now, it's going to start production in June of 2025, okay? And because of the unknowns about how it's all going to play out, I don't know yet when the first episode will drop or the schedule of when preceding episodes will drop. I don't want there to be huge gaps between now and then. I don't want there to be huge gaps between the episodes when they drop. But I can't answer that question right now. So my commitment is that as soon as I can, I'll start releasing those episodes, and we'll see. We'll see how we go. It's going to be an adventure. I feel like in 2024, we've just gone and planned this crazy ambitious season, and it's turned out well. And now in 2025, we're going to go do something even crazier, even more risky. As well, the level of production that you've come to expect from season 2 will be there in season 3 as well. We're not reducing that. If anything, it's going to look even better. The level of storytelling and the detail and the high quality editing is still going to be there as well. I want these stories to be as impactful as possible and as real and authentic as possible. So that's season 3. There'll be more news to come as we get closer to the end of the year and the start of the year. I'll talk a little bit more about who's coming along, some of the guests, and some of the sponsors that will be there. There's a lot more to talk about in the coming months, but yeah, season 3 is going to be unreal. And so that's it. Thank you so much for your time and for your attention. I know I waffled a little bit in that. This is still the best place on this second channel if you want to receive updates about what's happening with the Huntsman. I will be releasing videos between now and season 3, so it's not like nothing's going to happen. There will probably still be gear reviews and field testing. I still want to get out there and do hunting. I'm still doing my own personal hunting between now and then, and I also want to capture some of those hunts as well. It's important that I continue to hunt on my own. And not do it with a camera. Apologies. But I still want to do that for my own mental health and my own sanity. But I will be taking the camera out between now and then as well. So you can expect some more hunting videos between now and then. So keep an eye on that too. They will probably still be on the main channel though. So if you haven't gone and checked out the main channel, again, I'll drop a link. Go check out the main channel. Otherwise, hopefully I see you in a video soon. See ya.